As Israel forges ahead with its ambition to retake Gaza, world leaders are calling for a humanitarian pause again in the conflict. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken echoed those sentiments on the sidelines of the G7 foreign ministers meeting in Japan. He says the pause is vital to allow aid into the enclave and civilians access to flee the conflict. The White House has also pushed back on Benjamin Netanyahu's suggestion that his country could control Gaza indefinitely once Hamas fails.
It is imperative that the Palestinian people be central to governance in Gaza and in the West Bank as well, and that, again, we don't see a reoccupation.
UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has criticised Israel's military operations as the civilian death toll in the Gaza Strip rises.
It's essential that the laws of war are respected. One of the great conquests that we had are the Fourth Geneva Conventions. The laws of war must be respected by everybody and entirely, not a la carte. It is also important to make Israel understand that it is against the interests of Israel to see every day the terrible image of the dramatic humanitarian needs of the Palestinian people.
The head of the United Nations has warned the scale of civilian deaths in Gaza shows something is wrong with Israel's military operation. The IDF, though, insists it's trying to minimise civilian casualties as it pushes deeper into Gaza City. But the Israeli leadership is facing renewed international pressure to agree to a pause in hostilities.
Through the day on the Gaza skyline, explosions, and here a huge fire. The direction is towards Gaza City. No word from the Israeli military or Hamas authorities on what caused it. What's clear, though, is that beyond it, in the heart of Gaza, the fight is at its most intense. Hamas's Al-Qassam brigade produced this, their attempt to show a resistance as Israeli forces move in on Gaza City. We cannot verify where or when it was filmed. It's the same on the other side, both sides filming their own battles and their own prizes. Like this, destruction, we're told, of Hamas tunnels, lots of them. Our own pictures from our team outside the Shifa hospital in Gaza City show fighting 700 meters beyond. And inside, any space is now a place to be treated. And for every one who is dead, there are many more injured. But what about life beyond all this, which has consumed our screens for so many days? Ode Bashir is 21. He has been sending us his reflections of his life right now.
There is nothing to show. Here is the fridges.
3 years after I first met him, his videos now are of a world falling apart.
Everything is empty.
He shows us his neighbor's house, destroyed last week.
I just remember the face of this little girl and the little boy. The face of him. His face. The smell of blood, the smell of the gunpowder, the smell of death. I don't know why we have to experience all of this.
The sight of Gazans leaving their homes, heading south, tells two stories. It is a humanitarian passage, yes, but for them, it is a displacement from homes they believe they will never return to. An echo of their history. Mark Stone, Sky News in southern Israel.